Ron Benson. This is May the 15th, Friday. I think we're 64 days into COVID shutdown in California. I had a lot of good comments over the week about our last one where I talked about responsibility. What's crazy right now is no one is looking at how do we make our health better. And that's really what this has been about, because if you're sick, you're in trouble with this thing. And we're not talking about responsibility. And I want to focus on that today because I was at Costco last weekend and someone was, I think, was so rude to me. When I parked in the parking lot, and I don't park away just to be away from people. I'm not afraid of people even right now. I park away because I want to walk back and forth from the store. So when I come out, and I'm unloading my truck and there's a guy unloading it, and as soon as I came out I took the mask down because I know you've read the science that the longer you wear the mask, the less oxygen you get in, the more carbon dioxide you're inhaling again, so you're actually ruining your immune system, you're raising your blood pressure, all kinds of bad things. These masks are not a good idea, and if you really study the science, they're not protecting you anyway. But the guy started yelling at me because I had my mask off and we were next to each other unloading the cars. And he goes, "You're jeopardizing me." And I looked at the dude and I swear he's 300 pounds. His cart is full of soda and potato chips. And I look at him and I go, "Look at your cart. You're jeopardizing yourself." I go, "You have high blood pressure and you have diabetes. I can tell just from looking at the cart." And he starts giving me some stuff and he goes, "My doctor said I have diabetes and high blood pressure because of my genes." And I'm like, "Oh no, you have high blood pressure and diabetes because of your cart." Because really, science tells us that you don't get sick because of your genes. It's your lifestyle. It's called epigenetics. Epigenetics means that your genes are turned on or off because of your lifestyle. So here's how to look at it. Your genes are the blueprint. Whether you're gonna build the house with good materials or bad materials, the three pigs and the wolf, right? If you build your house out of bad stuff, you get sick. So that's your lifestyle. 30% max is your genes. 70% of what happens to you is your lifestyle. So I told the guy, "Look, I'm not jeopardizing your health because I took my mask off. You're jeopardizing your health because no one's taking responsibility." And I think that's the main thing, because I know that if you've got a routine, you're going to get results. If you've got a bad routine and your cart is full of soda pop and potato chips, you're going to have bad results. If you have good routine, you exercise, you eat your organic broccoli, you're going to have good results, because there's two pains in life. There's two pains in life: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. So are you going to regret where your health is, or are you going to have some discipline and do what you need to do so you get good results? Now, someone also said they were interested in me talking about philosophy and my take on philosophy. Well, I've been working on my health and studying health and for more than 40 years, 42, 43 years because of my injury at 23. So that's 42 years. But I've been helping people as a chiropractor for 34 years now. And so when we look at my philosophy, here's my philosophy. Your brain runs the body. The brain has to communicate with the body, and the connection between the brain and the body is your spine. And we know if structurally and mechanically your spine doesn't work right, eventually you're going to have back pain. It might even be disabling if you don't take care of it. But you're also going to get degeneration, which is arthritis of the spine. And if you've ever heard you need to take these pain pills because you have arthritis in your neck or your back, you know you haven't taken care of yourself. But Subluxation in your spine not only damages the spine, it damages the nerve system, it damages where the nerve goes. That's shown by science. So my philosophy says part of taking good care of myself obviously has to be taking care of my spine. I mean, most of us, we go into the dentist regularly, we know we need to take care of our teeth, and I'm going to tell you, I'm the guy that says your spine is more important than your teeth. What are you doing to take care of your spine? So that is my philosophy. Philosophy, the word means love of knowledge. I love knowledge. I love studying health. I love implementing health things. So philosophy is really what you believe, but more importantly, why do you believe it? I know what science says. We implement that into our care plans. Philosophy gives you your core values. My core values: stay well, enjoy life, be snow skiing when I'm in my 90s, hopefully still riding my bike then as well. And I don't want to end up on any prescription drugs. Prescription drugs are if you didn't take care of yourself, you didn't get those things. So my core values: stay active, build that into routine, look for big, good results. My favorite movie, this goes back to the guy at Costco that got me so mad. One of my favorite movies about health was Super Size Me. If you remember the story, the guy was, for 30 days, he was going to eat fast foods. Every time he went into the fast food restaurant, if they said, "Do you want to supersize it?" he said yes. Now he was doing this with his medical doctor's approval and okay. He had blood tests at the beginning, and he went back and had a blood test every week. 3 weeks into the thing, his medical doctor goes, "You've got to stop this. You can't keep eating like this. Your cholesterol's through the roof, your blood pressure's going up, your insulin levels are horrible. You've got to stop eating like this." The light bulb should go off in your head. If your doctor didn't know what you were eating, he would put you on a cholesterol drug, a high blood pressure drug, and an insulin drug because you've got diabetes from eating that way in just 3 weeks. The whole key to that movie was, if the doctor didn't know, he would have prescribed a medication. But he knew what was going on, so he said, "You've got to change your lifestyle back to the way it was before that." That's the whole critical thing of the epigenetics, genetics, and it's only 30% of your genes, it's 70% your lifestyle. My favorite example of that is Gandhi. Gandhi, we got a meditating, veggie-eating dude with high blood pressure. He somehow came across a chiropractor, started getting adjusted, his blood pressure came down, he had the chiropractor travel with him. So why does a meditating, veggie-eating guy get high blood pressure? He had a subluxation in his spine in the areas where blood pressure can be controlled. Now, does that mean that everyone that comes in gets their blood pressure lowered? No, but we had someone this week tell me that his doctor's cutting down his high blood pressure medication. Nothing has really changed. He's been getting adjusted, and not only is things working better, but his whole body's working. So that's my philosophy. Thanks for sharing.